Surprise, motherfucker.
Yes, guys, welcome to the most messy show on Cardiff City World, nay, East Podcast Nation. This is Wednesday. This is your flower hour. I am joined by the yin to my yang. He is the sausage to my chips, Mr. Matthew Angel. How the devil are you, mate?
Much better, mate. Much better. Been rough start of the week, but back to my normal self now. Getting there anyway. How's tricks back? You right?
I'm sorry to hear you back to yourself. Nobody wants that in their life. But I'm sound, mate. I'm sound. Hasn't hit my household yet. It's literally rinsing through a lot of people at the moment.
My boy came home from school not very well. He fell asleep in class today, which is not like him. You know, Josh, he's 100 mile an hour all the time.
100%.
And he's been sleeping on a settee on and off since he came home. Had a bowl by the side of him and he's been spewing all that evening. So he's tucked up in bed. He's normally lying by the side of me when I'm doing podcasts. But he's flat out now. So it's a nightmare. But it is what it is. Got to plough on better now.
Yeah, it's not nice, mate. Especially when it affects the little ones, isn't it? It's not great. But it's doing the rounds at the moment, unfortunately. And it's just, I suppose, time of the year and all that shebang, isn't it? So, you know, it's not patron showing and again to all that business tonight. So, while we here is, so plan of attack is we will talk a little bit about the game from last night. I know Ainge and Sai, I was going to say a quick review, but it turned out to be massive Fergie time.
It was incredible last night, but in fairness, like I said, we only planned to come on for a quick 15-20 minutes at the most, but we had so much engagement from the guys in the chat and things. I think we ended up going over an hour last night, and you know, that's credit to the guys who tune in to listen to us and engage. You know, if it's not for you guys who tune in, then you know it's pretty boring, really. So I must say thanks to everybody who tuned in last night. There was 5 or 6 new members joined since last night as well. So it's amazing. The channel's, you know, going from strength to strength. The more members we get, it allows us to obviously allow Sai to keep maintaining the amount of content that's coming out and, you know, talking about the members and things. There's lots of stuff going on behind the scenes at the moment. There's things in the pipework. I know we done the rumour mill this morning. So if you have members, if you haven't seen that yet, you know, log in into your account and you can have a little look at that. For anybody who's not members, I've managed to get the QR code back up on the screen now. That will take you through to the Patreon Ace Podcast Nation, where you can sign up that way as well, or you can do it through YouTube on the Cardiff City World. But yeah, it's just incredible, really, how much we're starting to grow now, mate. And it, you know, decide to drop us a message when a new member joins. But you know, it's been really good the last few weeks where you see the members join during the shows as well. So, you know, if we can have 1 or 2 members join tonight, I'm sure we'll all be beaming again, buddy.
Yeah, 100%, mate. And you know what? I said it to Sai. I know I kid my intro and things like that, and I think that's what's the best thing about this channel is it's a mixture.
Growing the community, mate, and we growing the fan base, like
100%. But it's a mixture of content that's brought out. You know, with yourself and Rhys is class. Like it's like I say, obviously you do the aftermath of the games, win, lose, or draw on a Saturday and stuff like that. And there's a lot of interaction on the results and stuff, which is great. Obviously, our Wednesday shows soon to be Tuesday, but pipe bomb. It's a lot more relaxed. Like I said, we do the quiz and things like that. And as everyone knows, I love my guests, which we'll talk about a little bit later on as well, because I know I mentioned about it on the last show, but about what was coming up today. But
he'd rather have a barbecue with his friends than speak to us like a socket.
What a snake! What an absolute snake! No, it is what it is. Well, we'll talk about it now. It is what it is. And I don't.
Yeah, I suppose you realise that these people like John. In fairness, he's got a life out there as well. We can't expect
100%, mate. And he, like I said, Robbo's class. Like he's a good human, and he was a great footballer as well. So I got no qualms about that, and I'm hopefully we're gonna get him next Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on certain things. But obviously, keep an eye on your socials, etc., and we'll share that news as and when. But that's what it's all about, mate. It's like I said, we are growing. It's a big family we got here now. Started off very small, has grown and grown. And to think that Cardiff City World, I think, saw a comment message about old, didn't he? Not so long ago. That I think last
was a year old.
A year old. And, it's taken right off. So it's a credit to you people in the comments and things like that, you beautiful people who subscribe and etc. Because, literally without you lot, then we just got to middle-aged guys talking to ourselves, and one person a lot older than the other, but one bald guy and one alcoholic just talking to themselves. Do you know what I mean? So, jokes aside, is class. So, thank you all so much. Before we move on, I got to bring this up because I laughed when he put it up there from Damien Bayer. I'll stop here. I had him, mate, was shitting in the toilet and throwing up in the sink.
I think we've all been there,
I felt like an all-you-can-eat buffet came out with me the day that, lads, honestly. Fab. So I had a lot on yesterday, so unfortunately didn't catch much of the game. Seen a bit of the highlights. So I'm leaving it up to you, mate, with that from yesterday, really.
I think obviously we won't go dive too much into it. If anybody wants to watch the kind of breakdown on it, it was me and Si done a video last night. Like I said, it was over an hour long last night. But just to recap over it quickly then. Disappointed in the way we started, obviously conceding that early goal. And then obviously they scored again. 15 or 20 minutes later, was it, to go 2-0 up. And, we thought, oh, Christ, here we go. We've come from a massive high on Saturday against the Jacks to a bit of just fizzled out into nothing, really, first half. Yes, I thought we were very poor. Basics were very poor passing and just the control of the ball. No excuses, but I thought the pitch looked shocking. But it was what it was. It was massive that we had that goal before half time. Chris Willock managed to get that goal, and we just slugged away at it pretty much second half. And thankfully we were able to get a point. Really, I think, hand on heart, I probably would have been happy with a point going up there before the start of the game, because it's never an easy place to go. I don't think the atmosphere is probably similar to Cardiff, really. I suppose on his day when the den is full, it probably still is a hostile place, but the atmosphere didn't look anywhere near as very similar to us last week, I suppose, against Watford. And no doubt it'll be the same against Derby on Saturday. To compare that game now on Saturday to what it was like against the Jacks last Saturday is going to be a bit of a difference, no doubt. I just wish we could have that atmosphere we had against the Jacks week in, week out. I know they say, what's the saying, that the crowd is the 12th man, but I honestly believe they were against the Jacks. It was was amazing, the atmosphere. I haven't experienced something like that since probably the Leeds FA Cup game, to be honest.
And obviously, they've not long got rid of Neil Harris as well, who was, I believe, he was in Sky Sports Studio, wasn't he, last night? They don't seem to be getting that manager's bounce today. I'm not sure if is their manager permanent or is he temp or what, but
no, I think Alex Neil's there on a permanent basis, I believe. I'm not 100% sure mine, so don't quote me on that. I'm sure Rhys David Evans will tell us. I know he went up to the game yesterday, didn't he? He went up with one of his mates who's a Millwall fan. So he went up in the car. I bet that was an interesting ride home. But yeah, all in all, there's another point. We're still undefeated in 2025. Take the positives from him more than the negatives, I suppose. And, we just got to keep building now towards the next game, not looking too far ahead, I suppose, and just take it game by game. But, it's again, home game Saturday. Hopefully we can pick up more points come Saturday, because I think Portsmouth are winning tonight, didn't they? I think so. We just need to keep winning. If we can just keep, well, not just so much winning, just keep picking up points, really. Obviously, I know we're at home, so ideally we'd like to pick up 3 points, but especially against teams around us now, we're obviously Derby are below us. We can't afford to go losing to them, because obviously it's ground we're losing on them. If we can pick up 3 points again on Saturday, it's just that little bit of a gap we're pulling away from them as well, which is, another team below us type of thing.
Do you think, we won't dwell too much on the game last night, as you rightly mentioned. You obviously went into a lot of depth of sight, and it's out there in the universe for you guys to watch back. What did you make of Salish last night?
Really looks hungry, looks keen, wants to get involved. He's going to be a nuisance, make a nuisance of himself, I think. I was very impressed with his composure, shall we say. He had an opportunity to score just before he did score.
Yeah.
A lot of people might have expected him. Obviously, he should have probably scored, or at least got the header on target. But, another player might have gone into shell a little bit, disappointed, and perhaps not have been up to it then when he had that chance in the end to equalise. So fair play to him. He seems to have settled in well. I think he's bought into what Rhys is trying to do right from day one. I think probably being involved in that Derby game Saturday was probably the baptism of fire, so to speak. But, what an introduction. And hopefully now, his confidence is just going to go through the roof. And I mentioned it last night. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the nod to start on Saturday, to be fair.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, mate. I think that'll probably be one of very few changes that we'll see for Saturday. Do you think we'll see much change?
Yeah, probably. It was one of my concerns last night, though. I think there was 5 changes in the team. I think 2 or 3 of them were forced changes due to little niggles and things, but I think that probably unsettled us a little bit, if I'm completely honest. Should it have upset us that much? I don't think it should have, because I think we should be, the professional football players at the end of the day, and people stepping into that role, should be able to slot in there, really. But I suppose when you're making so many changes or having to make so many changes, it is going to have an effect, I suppose. And like you said, to come off that game Saturday on such a high, I think it probably expected to be a bit of a shit game, to be honest. But I just love the way now they're all fighting for each other. You see Perry NG still busting a gut. I know we come off the bench, but still busting a gut to get in our box and win our ball in the 97th minute. So that never say die attitude, I think he's got him back, fighting right until the final whistle type of thing.
100%, mate. What was I going to say? Yeah, I don't think that. I think it'd be close to the Swansea setup on Saturday. Of course, O'Dowda's not going to play. Matty probably not going to be in the squad, but we won't delve.
He's a goner, isn't he? Apparently, Si did message me early doors this morning, saying that there was rumours that he'd had a falling out last night or something, and all his social media accounts and things had been wiped of Cardiff stuff, and then later on, then I think he posted something on the members channel. So that's another benefit of becoming a member. Is like any little rumours or sayers, he does post them in there, and he doesn't post it out into the wider community because, like you said, they are rumours, and but it's always nice to have that little bit of an insight of potentially what's going on. Like,
before we start getting into quiz territory, I think this is a great point from Martin with Robinson. He has it in his locker, doesn't he? That when he's great, but when he's poor, he can be very much below.
I just think there was a lot of poor performances last night. I just don't think we played like we can play. I wouldn't, I'm not going to single anybody out, and I don't think anybody had a shocker to a certain extent. But I just don't think the people around him played nowhere near as well as perhaps what they did on Saturday, which didn't allow him to have the balls and stuff that he probably needed, really. I was frustrated with him at a couple of times where he was like shooting from 25 yards.
Yeah, I did see.
He's a striker who's scoring goals. I mean, is it like 5 in the last 6 he's scored or something like that? And, he's confident, isn't he? So if he's confident, have a go. But I just think, I was a little bit frustrated at times.
Take more than 4 Kai, my friend. What was I going to say? Kanga, is he officially gone now?
Yeah, recalled, wasn't he? And then I think it's...
Yeah, I've seen he'd been recalled, but has he officially signed for that club? This
apparently so, but he didn't make the squad for the game against Arsenal, apparently. So
saving him for the big game of the weekend, I expect, didn't they?
I don't know. Before we start diving into the quiz, here's a question for you. Yako Matty has had a lot of flack over the last couple of days, and people are slating him and things. And I think it's a bit harsh, in my opinion, and this is my opinion only. And I probably have a lot of people slating me now in the chat, but I just don't think he's good enough to play at our level, and I don't think that's his fault. It's just, at the end of the day, the manager's picking him to go out there. But, he can only do what he can do. I just don't think his ability is suited for us in the Championship. And I think, we'll flourish in a league below, I think, and I wish him all the best. I don't think he's ever gone out onto a pitch wearing the shirt and, not wanted to be out there type of thing. It might come across in some of his performances that's the case, but I don't think, he showed his passion on Saturday after the final whistle, chasing after the Swansea team around the pitch, didn't he? But
100%, mate. I think I seen a post from a friend of the show and the channel, Pan. He summed it well. He would do very, very well in a team like Barnsley or something like that. I think that's his level. He's, he did work hard. He did work hard, but, not to give you a throwback from a phrase I used to love is he's all fart, no poo. Like, I feel like we should get that on the tops, I reckon, eventually.
It's tattooed on your arm.
My first tat is it all fart, no poo. Oh, Christ alive, that'd be great.
If all the members chip in £1, right, you can have it done.
100%. You are. Right, if we get 3 new members tonight, I will have my first tattoo as all fart, no poo. And I promise you that. That's God's honest truth. My first tattoo will be all fart, no poo if we get 3 new members tonight. 100%.
Si messaged me just before we started, said, challenge for you. Get 1 new member during tonight's podcast. So
there we are. So I swear to God, promise you, hand on heart, all my kids, get 3 new members tonight. I will get my first ever tattoo is all fart, no poo. I promise you. But I think he would. I think he'll do great in League One. Crush your forehead. Nah, bro. Nah. I'll have it on my arm.
Cost too much. Have you seen the size of his forehead?
I think I got a 5 head.
Yeah, Rhys, I think he is going, apparently. Mutual consent, from what I've heard. And again, that's nothing official, but just Chinese whispers type of thing. So, yeah, I just wish him all the best, mate. To be fair, I think just wish him all the best, and I hope he. I think he's.
Damien, right? And cancel your subscription, my friend.
We're mate day. Just wish him all the best. I hope he goes on, and I think he's still only 29, and so he's got another few years left in him. Let's hope he picks up a club now in League One or League Two, and he can go and bang some goals in our league.
Excuse me, 100%, absolutely 100%, mate. And he was never like a massive 20, 30 goal season striker anyway. We all know what we're going to get with him. When we signed him, we expected a bit more end product wise, but that's felt far few but yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? And yeah, good luck with your future endeavours. Without further ado, then
let's dive into it, is it?
Yeah, mate, I'm getting caught up in the comments now, and
I've done some quiz questions. There's a few who am I's, and then just a couple of other little questions, nothing major. So, what do you want to start off with? Do you want to start off with the who am I's, or just a couple of the questions that I randomly added in? Should we start off with the crap questions, and then the who am I ones can be all right at times?
Hey, whatever you want to do, but
let's go with the shit then first.
Johnny boy, that still stands. That's fine. Run with it.
Right. First question then. In March 2021, we beat Derby County 4-0 in the home fixture that year. Which former Cardiff midfielder scored 2 goals for the Bluebirds that day? 2021 4-0 victory.
Read that again, sorry.
In March 2021, we beat Derby County 4-0 at home. Which Cardiff midfielder scored 2 goals for us that day?
21.
Yes. Couple of answers in there.
Surely not Rhys. He ain't going to score 2 goals in a game, is he?
He's done it. He has done it. I think I can't remember. He had a trick against someone, didn't he? I'm sure he did.
No. I'll go with Rhys. I'm not 100% convinced it's him though.
We'll give people a few minutes.
Oh, some interesting comments. Yeah,
Will Vaux's popular answer
he's very
in the chat.
Bakuna? Nah, no chance, Bakuna. Yeah, it must be Vaux then, is it?
Yeah, a couple of people said Peter Whittingham. Unfortunately, it wasn't Peter Whittingham. He passed away in 2020, guys.
Yeah.
Vaux has appeared 3 times. There's lots of people in there now, so I don't know.
I know.
Another 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think he was John, mate. I got a feeling Bakuna was trying to do the Rinomoto position back then.
The correct answer then is, in fact, Leandro Bakuna.
Shut up.
Shut the front door. Yeah.
Oh, mate. Well done, Paul, by the way. That's class. Great shout. Great shout, bud.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, Paul.
I think it was just him, mate. I think it was just Paul out there. That's class.
1-0 to Paul.
Great knowledge, that.
Yeah. Right. This is
boy.
Since August 2010, Cardiff have played Derby 21 times.
Oof.
Out of them 21 times, how many times have Cardiff won?
Since what year, sorry, did you say?
2014. 14th of August, to be exact. Since the 14th of August, 2000 what year did I say? 2010.
11.
2010, sorry.
11.
You've gone for 11.
Yeah.
Jonathan Davis has gone with 14. Get your guesses in, guys. Get your guesses in.
Come on, you sausages. Still no new members yet. My arm is safe.
Shit. Jamie's a new member. There's one.
2 more to go. I just said, do you know what, mate? I 100% will, by the way. I definitely will do it.
Vincent's gone with 12. John's gone with 12. Damien, 15.
My mum had a fucking meltdown when she sees my first tattoo. No part, no poo. Christ.
Only another 2 to go. Was it 3 or 4 you said?
I said 3, but I didn't say 3, yeah.
Andrew's gone with 12. So the correct answer is 10.
I can't remember what I said.
So out of the 21 fixtures, Cardiff have won 10. How many have Derby won out of the 21?
7.
Rob's gone with 7. 7. Paul's gone with 7. Jonathan Davis, I don't think that's his answer. He's gone for 2 more. Come on. I think that's more for the 2 new members needed. Jeff Dela Cruz has gone with 6. Martin Ryan, 8. Jonathan Davis, 5. Vincent Taylor, 6. John Watkins, 8.
Oh, Chris, you got more coming now.
Everybody's getting involved tonight. I think my buddy from the 1927 pod is struggling and he's full up with the lurgy. I think he caught off me probably on the weekend. Sorry, Rhys. So the correct answer is, in fact, 5. And obviously then there's been 6 draws.
I can't remember what I said. 8.
6, I think you said.
Oh, was it? There you go, 5. Oh, Johnny Davis said 5.
Yeah. Right. So this is just the home fixture only.
Right.
Since 2010, how many goals have Cardiff scored in the fixture, home fixture only? So since 2010, in all the home games they've played, how many goals have they scored?
Jesus Christ.
This is potluck, innit?
Oh, I fucking... This is like throwing wet toilet paper at the wall and hoping one sticks, isn't it?
Paul's gone with 12. Graham's gone for 15. Martin Ryan, 22.
17, I'll go in.
Ooh, 17. Any advances on 17, guys? 17 going once.
Oh, there we are. It should be done properly then. Let an angel do it. One
thing, I'm shocking at drawing and stuff. So, yeah, I wouldn't fancy tackling anybody.
We get
as much as I'm covered in them.
We get 5, and I'll get my daughter to write it for me. No,
Jeff Dela Cruz goes 24, Vincent Taylor 15, Damien Bradshaw 19, Paul 20. The correct answer is not in the chat yet.
Or from me?
No. The correct answer is, in fact, 16 goals.
Oh, I went far off, man.
Only 1 out, bud. Only 1 out. That's a bit of another crap question, really. But how many goals have Derby scored in that fixture then, in the Cardiff versus Derby.
6.
Yeah. What have we gone for? 6.
Yeah. I got a feeling it might be more than that, actually, but let's go 6.
Rob's gone with 6. Any advance on 6, guys? Jonathan Davis goes with 8.
Dog. 8. Vinny.
Vincent Taylor says 8. Martin Ryan says 12.
Yeah, I think I'm way out there. But you
Cardiff had 16. Cardiff had 16. So bearing in mind that. Graham says 9. Jeff Delcruz says lucky 7. 11. 7 from John. The correct answer is, in fact, 8 goals. I think Jonathan Davis was on the money with that one.
Yeah, Vincent Taylor got it right as well. Well done, buddy.
Yeah. Right, last question before we do the who am I.
Just hang on a minute. As a prize, if you would like to sign up for a free month, isn't it? Is it a free month you get? You join for Patreon?
Yeah, you do get a free month, guys. So just
there we go. So, and you could be that one person that takes me one step closer to get my first tattoo as all fart no poop. Just saying.
There's lots of names in green in the chat. I'm not sure if the guys see the other comments from other people in the chat and if their names are green, but yeah, John Watkins, you need to get in green as well, my friend.
If John and Vincent do it between the two of you boys, then that is my first tattoo. And I will actually, if you want, we'll do a live stream of it, of me getting it done on Patreon show. It'll be on a Patreon. We'll do it.
Right, last one before we move on to the who am I's. Out of the 21 fixtures between Cardiff and Derby, how many times has it ended 0-0?
Oh, right, so hang on. So how many times did you say Cardiff scored?
I didn't say how many times Cardiff scored. Cardiff won 10 games. Derby won 5. So I'm giving you narrowing it right down here, ain't I?
4.
4 times you said 0-0. Sorry, John, I do apologise, mate. Jeff Delacruz says 0. Paul says 3. Martin Ryan says 2. What did you say? 4.
4.
Rhys says twice. Andrew says twice.
2 times a lady.
The correct answer is, in fact, just the one bet. Just the one 0-0 draw.
Nobody had that.
Nobody had that. Si's watching. Evening, Simon.
Nobody had that then.
No one had that. Right, these are the good ones now. Who am I?
Here we go.
So I got 9 of these to do, I think. No particular order. So just a clue off the top. Just to give you a clue, the who am I? The person who it is has represented both Cardiff and Derby County. Okay. So number 1, I was a Scottish international who played in midfield. I played over 250 games for Derby before a short loan spell in South Wales.
Let me turn my comments off.
Do you want me to read it again?
Yes, please.
I was a Scottish international who played in midfield. I played over 250 games for Derby before a short loan spell in South Wales. Who am I?
It's not Craig Bryson, is it?
You've gone with Craig Bryson. Jonathan Davis gone with Bryson. Martin Ryan, sorry, he's gone for Bryson.
We're sure if he's a job or not. It sounds quite.
Yeah. Jonathan Davis said Ray, and then it says it's wrong. It's Craig Bryson. We'll wait for a few more. Jonathan Davis says Plymouth scored, but was offside. Happy days.
So does it count? Or was it they should have scored and it was offside?
No. Oh. Their first goal shouldn't have stood last night. If he was in the Premier League, it would have been ruled out, wouldn't it? Because he touched his hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just hope they keep that out to the Championship. But yeah,
100%, mate. 100%.
So there's a lot of people gone with Craig Bryson, and the correct answer is, in fact,
yeah, go on. Yeah. Right, there's one thing that's been bugging me. This is getting way off topic with the quiz. Corners. When did it become a thing where you don't have the ball in the circle by the corner flag, and you can just literally have it?
It's got to be over. It's got to be overhanging it, doesn't it, or something?
It's ridiculous, and it sends my OCD over the top. The fact that you're watching these corners, like I watch any football, as you all know, and I'm watching these corners, and they're literally having the ball. You may as well be fucking past the corner flag, because it's just all well and truly past that semicircle for the corners to be taken, and it drives me mad. I know all clubs do it. It's not just big clubs.
That was the next question on the quiz, and you fucking spoiled it now.
Cheers, kids crying now. It does my head in. I don't know why this has been a thing. It's been like the last couple of years, hasn't it? Yeah. And it drives me mad. I can't stand it. Just the ball, just in that circle. That's all it needs to be. None of this crap on the touching the side of it or whatever. But
right, let's move on.
Okay. Sorry, Matt.
Next one. I played as a midfielder. I have represented my country over 75 times. Whilst representing my country, I was lucky enough to represent my country at a European tournament.
Joe Ledley.
And the last clue was I was born to dance.
Joe Ledley. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember how successful he was at Derby, in fairness. But yeah, he's what a player, what a guy. Gotta be no party, no Ledley.
Top man when we had the live event last year with Joe Ledley, and
mate,
what a character.
Top lad, mate. Proper good one he was. Love him.
Jonathan Davis says Ledley, Martin Ryan Ledley, Graham says Defo Joe, Paul says Ledders.
Why? Why do you click fridge magnets? Am I missing something here?
No idea. You'll have to elaborate.
OCD or something.
Yes, so quite a straightforward one. That one was for you, Mr. Joe Ledley.
Yeah. I'm just jumping in the comments because people are just going mad.
You dive into them, Bert. You dive into
I love it. I love the interaction. Oh, mate.
Right, next one.
Right, again, my comments off. Right, hang on. Go on.
I play as a midfielder. I've represented Morocco. My career, I've been struggling with injuries. I played more games I played for Cardiff before making the switch to Derby. Who am I?
From Morocco? Can you give me any clues?
No. Fairly recent.
What position was he?
Midfielder.
Midfielder?
Mm-hmm.
No clue.
I'm gonna make a. I've messed up here, haven't I?
What?
His national team, in fact, was not Morocco. It was Gambia.
Gambia?
Yeah.
Oh, that helps. Nah, can't think. Like me. Mine's gone blank, but no idea.
Apologies, guys. I'll give you a couple of more minutes. It was not Morocco. I don't know where that come from.
Oh, it's not Ebu Adams, is it?
It is. It is. Ebbo Adams. Paul was in it. I know, Jeff. Sorry, but it's been a long day.
Let's say Matthew. Oh, he's full named you as well.
I know. Only my mother does that, Jeff.
Cheers, Jeff.
Back to you in studio, Jeff. Right. I played as an attacker. Right. I played for a different country at senior level to the country I played for as a schoolboy. In my first season with Cardiff, I helped the team achieve promotion. Who am I? The promotion was to the Premier League.
Oh, never mind that.
It's mad to think when you go back now and I think in some of the players I've missed out on this. How many players have represented both clubs? Bonkers, really.
Yeah, Earnshaw played for Derby, didn't he, as well?
Yeah. On the screen.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Lovely.
Do you want another clue?
Yeah, go on, boy. Coke. Oh, Mendes Lang.
And that's rumours. That is, I don't know anything official.
I can never confirm nothing. I just love the fact I got it straight away though as well.
Yeah, I still think he's a quality player. Obviously, we went up to watch the away game, didn't we, Derby? And I think he's still so strong and powerful. I don't know if he's been playing much for him at the moment. I think the last time I seen him,
he's like a brick shit house, isn't he? He's so henge,
so strong,
so henge, like he's unreal.
Yeah. Nathan Mendes Lang.
Oh, good one.
Right, next one. I am a defender. I have played less than 20 games for my parent club. I've had 5 loan moves in total, and I have represented both Derby County and Cardiff City on loan. Who am I?
Ooh, someone tipped my tongue. I can't think of his name. Shit. I can't think.
You should know, but
I know.
Do you want me to give you a clue?
Yeah, give us a clue, boy.
His parent club was Liverpool.
Another boy we see when we went up to Derby then. Nat Phillips.
Damien wasn't his dealer, was he?
What did he say? Damien.
Yes, the correct answer is in fact Mr. Nat Phillips. I don't think he's been playing much at Derby either. I think they're struggling defensively at the moment. Curtis Nelson have been ruled out for the season.
Now, isn't he?
I think that Ebbo Adams, he's been playing centre back for him, I think.
I like Nat Phillips though. I thought he was good.
He was decent.
I was hoping Cardiff were going to sign him on a permanent deal or renew his loan, but
right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 to go.
We're still waiting on 2 more new members as well.
Yeah, come on, guys. Put your fingers up. Right, next one. I was a fan favourite, although I never scored a goal.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Played a combined total of 300 plus games for the 2 clubs. I'm a Scottish international. Who am I? Just going to chuck my laptop on charge a second.
Oh. What did he say? He was Scottish international. Play for both.
I was a fan favourite, although I never scored a goal. I played a combined total of 300 plus games for the 2 clubs. I have played for Scotland. Who am I?
You able to say position, or is that too much of a giveaway?
Yeah, it'll be too much of a giveaway. The correct answer is in the chat.
Right, look at that.
Yeah, I used to be like that as
well. I can't see it. What's it say? No, I haven't got the comments up, in fairness. I don't like to cheat. I'm not Rhys David Evans. Scott. It's got to be a defender or keeper then, isn't it? Scottish keepers, Neil Alexander. See, I don't think any of those have played for Derby, have they? Alexander or Marshall? I'd say one of those two. I don't think any of them have played for Derby, though, have they?
The correct answer is Mr. David Marshall.
When did he play for Derby?
David Marshall.
You're going to Google that. Don't worry.
What's that?
I said you're going to Google it. Don't worry.
David Marshall played for Derby County between 2020 and 2022, 33 appearances.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Sideways.
Yeah. Right. Next one.
Yeah.
I'm an attacking midfielder. I scored more goals for Derby than I did for Cardiff. I've played over 50 games for my country, and I made my debut for my country at 16 years of age. Who am I? Excuse me. Still playing as well.
Oh. Wasn't he, at the time, the youngest player to play for Wales? Not Ben Woodward, is it? It's
Bearing in mind, this player's played for both Cardiff City and Derby County.
Yeah, because he had a low name. Tom Lawrence.
Gone with Tom Lawrence. That's appeared in the chat a few times. Harry Wilson has appeared in the chat.
Oh, a good shout. Yeah, it's Harry Wilson. It's definitely Harry Wilson. He was the one I was trying to think of. The king of always
is Mr. Harry Wilson.
Yeah. Oh, what a player. And he's kicked on so much for Wales now. He's literally, I know it's a casting program, but he's literally that guy now that's taking Wales forward. Harry Wilson, quality. So good.
2 to go then. Some of my previous clubs include Middlesbrough, Luton, Norwich, Bolton, Birmingham, Stoke, as well as a few others. I played as a striker in over 650 league games and scored 140 plus goals. Who am I?
Who do you play for?
You're going to make me read out Tiger Woods' clubs again. Some of my previous clubs include Borough, Luton, Norwich, Bolton, Birmingham, and Stoke City. There's no one diving straight out with this answer.
Fraser Campbell?
Gone for Fraser Campbell.
Not convinced on there.
The chat's gone fairly quiet.
The Wi-Fi must be down.
When we're waiting for some answers to come in the chat, but I think we'd be struggling to see any grassroots games on the weekend with this weather forecast does do, but
we forecast bad again, are we?
No. Yeah, really bad, I think.
Oh, well, we got crap fixtures this weekend, so I'm happy to miss them. It's a nightmare, mate. It really is. It's and it's a good time actually to bring it up. With so much going on with the weather and things like that, and the councils are trying to cut back on our leisure centre facilities. If for those of you who haven't got me on Facebook already, check out my Facebook page because yet again there's a leisure centre facility which is potentially getting closed down, which has a gym, pool, indoor area for the kids to play, adults to play for as well. It's getting close to getting closed down. There is a petition knocking about, so please
You'll have to see if you can add the petition into the chat after the.
Yeah, I will, mate. I'm not entirely sure how I do it, but I'll find out either myself or you. We'll figure it out. But yeah,
if you follow Rob on his Facebook, guys, I'm sure it'll be on there.
Yeah, I've shared it, mate. It's on my Facebook, so please do please fill it in and do what you got to do because it's too many things. You're all about keeping the kids off the street and things like that, and you try to close down these places where the kids can play. But adults, like I said, adults great for our health. We want to do it ourselves as adults. Myself, I want to start getting fit, playing five-a-side, etc., and stuff. And you're just taking away these options for people, and it's just crap. It's just not good enough. So I know it may not directly affect 95% of you who's watching along, but if you can take the time of your day to look at my Facebook and fill it in, like I said, we'll try and get it added to comments a little bit later on as well. So those who haven't befriended me on Facebook, please keep an eye out on that as well. Much appreciated. And yeah, it is, mate. You're absolutely right, Martin, my friend. It is disgusting. That's the cleanest way I can say it. But yeah, we move.
Right. Back to the question. The correct answer then is...
I can't remember what I said.
Mr. Cameron Jerome.
Cameron Jerome?
Did you say Fraser Campbell or something?
I did. You are right. And I was way out. Jonathan Davis said Sunderland. Jerome was a show. Yeah. Thorny. Yeah. He crossed my mind, actually, Peter Thorne.
He's magic, but when
he actually had a magic hat. Fair play to him. Fucking hell. Oh, God.
The first one in with that. Fair play.
Right, carry on.
The last one of the Who Am I's. I was born in North Wales. As a youngster, I signed for Everton before I moved on to the team I support, Man United. I played a lot more games for Derby than I did the Bluebirds, but playing in Cardiff felt like home due to the international games I played. Who am I? Tricky one, that is. When I say he was at Everton, that's like 8 years of age, moved to Man United, like schooled as a youngster type of thing.
Down Brazil.
No.
When he played for Cardiff, and Derby, yeah.
Yeah. Two people have answered in the chat.
I'll go with that.
When people are...
He went for North Wales. He's a paddy, Brazil. Shit.
When people are still contemplating, I'll just bring that back up. There's something that funny. Jeff put that in. Martin put that in. They played five-a-side until I was 57. It's something we've tried to get some of the. Obviously, me and Rob coach Fleur under 10s. Something we've tried to get some of the dads involved now and see if we can get something on a weekly basis. I think that'd be a good crack, wouldn't it?
Oh, I mean, 100%. And jokes aside, I know not the fittest anymore, but I think it'd be great for fitness and for mental health reasons as well. I don't, as many of you know, I don't have a lot going on outside of work and football with the boys and these shows, so it's ideal. It's good. It's good to get out there and burn some calories, have a bit of a laugh, and ping some balls across like I'm
and get a kebab and some cans on the way home, man.
100%, my friend. 100%. Yeah. This one is stuck with me, mate. I don't know. Could you give me more of a clue?
You've mentioned his name already tonight.
I have.
In one of your previous answers.
Oh! Tom Lawrence.
The correct answer is Mr. Tom Lawrence. That concludes Cardiff City versus Derby quiz for this evening. Thank you ever so much.
2 seconds. Right, hang on a minute, Martin. This is going to make or break our friendship here. What's your kebab, mate? There's only one right answer, so please answer carefully. What's on your kebab?
Oh, Dor, where's the salad? There's the salad.
That's right. Come on, Damien boy. My guy.
Damien, you can come to five-a-side with us, brother.
100%.
Yeah, jokes aside, if anybody does fancy it when we set it up, it'd be local to probably Bargood, Blackwood area. If anybody 100%. Lives around that area and fancies getting involved.
There's only one right kebab. It's chili mint and garlic sauce, no salad. That's the only right kebab. I won't have it any other way, and I'll fight any one of you who says otherwise, including you big bitch angel.
You haven't got enough friends to fight me, but...
Sis kebab. Sis? Oh, come on.
Even the price of them now have gone through the roof, haven't they?
Yeah, mate. It's wild. Like, we don't do it. And the problem is now, not my boy so much. He prefers a kebab shop pizza. My daughter's started to enjoy a kebab now. So where it's gone from the two of us having a kebab night or whatever, it's more turned into the four of us just gone from a 15, 20 quid order, for example, to a 40 plus pound order, Yeah. But it is what it is, my friend.
It is what it is.
It's sis. Isn't that what when you have on your eye? Sis. Oh, sis, that isn't it? Christ.
Well, obviously, we want to be on together now before Saturday. So, what's your predictions? How do you see it going Saturday? But at home versus Derby.
I think it'll be comfortable Saturday. I'm going to go.
We just need to turn up with the same mentality like we did against the Jacks, didn't we? Which I know is difficult. The atmosphere is going to be completely different. Like I said, the atmosphere on Saturday was, it was electric. It was, fair play to the fans. It was bonkers, absolutely bonkers. I come home, I had a job to talk because you just shouting and singing all afternoon. But, it was incredible. And, if we can replicate half of that on Saturday, I'll be happy. But I really wish we could have, 25, 26,000 there week in, week out, because I think we really would make it a fortress. I think that bald-headed knobhead from down west come out and said, and he threw his players under the bus basically and said that they, bottled it under the atmosphere really. But
well, we've had the thing is though, right? To play devil's advocate, mate, we've had managers of recent times who's done the same.
100%. As much as we all detest the Jacks, you can't take it away from them that over the last, I don't know, what has it been, 6, 7, 8 years maybe?
Yeah.
They've dominated the derbies in the sense that they've always looked more hungrier and wanted it more than what we have. I know the last two home games against them in the last 2 years, we've managed to pick up all the points. But yeah, it was nice on Saturday to see how much desire and want was in the Cardiff City, in the players. They just, every single one of them, you couldn't pick one player out to fault, really. It was incredible.
And again, not to jump back on it, but I think it says a lot about their heart and desire to get themselves back in the game yesterday as well, by the way. On Tuesday, sorry, I beg your pardon, to get back into the game. It was yesterday. I'm losing my days, sorry. Because a few months ago, that game could have been potentially dead and buried. And that game could have gone away from us and could have been horrific. On that note, I'm going to go 3-0 Cardiff. I'm going to go...
Gutas and Seal?
Yeah, Robinson, Dimmy and Seal to score.
He's got to score sooner or later.
Mate,
I don't think he'll play Saturday myself. I don't think he'll start the game anyway.
But you know what? I don't know what's going to come first. It's like the chicken and the egg situation. Like, I don't know whether it was...
Or the fart in the poo.
I know. Do you know what? I don't know whether we'll ever see new members sign up on the show first, whether we'll see the release of... This is one for the younger kids. You may not understand this. The release of the new GTA 6 beforehand, or see how to score first. It's wild. It will come. One of them will come.
Yeah. I'm going 2-0 Cardiff, Robinson and Yusuf Salek to score.
Do you think he starts?
I would start him personally. I would start. Let's go from the back. Jack Anik in goals. Joel Bagan, Gutas and Fish, because I think Darlin might be nursing a bit of an injury.
Yeah.
Reno at right back.
Sorry.
I would go Alex Robertson if he's fit in midfield with Rawls and Chambers. And then I would have Willock on the left. Difficult then. I don't know if Tanner's going to be fit. I think he and Ashford. Final delivery was poor last night when he came on, didn't he? Although he's beaten defenders, I think his delivery was poor last night.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether I'd go Ashford on the right and then difficult. Do you sacrifice one of the midfielders and perhaps play just Chambers and Robertson in the middle and have Robinson playing in the 10 position and Salek or whatever is how you pronounce his name up front? I'm not sure how it'll pan out, but I would like us to go out, all out attack really and start from the very first minute. Jonathan Davis just has a good point there. Al Ghazi did look all right when he came on last night, in fairness. NG looked a bit back to his... I know he only come off the bench, but that bit between his teeth was back last night. Like I said, running right into right until the death to win that ball back and get it over for the goal.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go fairly similar to you. I think Fish plays because I don't think Darlin's going to be fit. Rio right back. I think they might go. I'm hoping they're going to go Chambers, Seal, centre mid. Maybe I do, hoping I don't. Them to centre mid. Willock, Ashford wing. Can Robinson 10. And Salek at number 9. I wouldn't be surprised if that's
I suppose. Do you play Robinson in front of Robertson if Robertson is fit? It's hard to drop Robinson, isn't it? I think
it is, and it's hard to drop Robertson as well because he's done very well, and it's good to have this dilemma.
Yeah.
It is good. It's positive to have this dilemma as to who could we put in instead of, can we start them instead of, it is good. And it's a positive. It's a good thing that this is a conversation that we're having because, it's a nice change of pace from why the hell is that douchebag playing? How the hell is he in that starting team again? We're having a conversation about 11 with 4 or 5 other players who could be staking a claim for that starting lineup, which is great. That's what we want, Pat. That's what we want, my friend.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We have 18, 19, 20,000 fans, and hopefully we can replicate some of the atmosphere that was there on Saturday. Like I said, the weather's supposed to be horrific come the weekend, so the wife have said, so she's normally right. That potentially might affect numbers as well, but fingers crossed we can create a good atmosphere, and no doubt Derby will bring their full allocation down because it's not it's a fairly local one for them, and it's not too bad.
No,
but I'm going 2-0. I am Robinson and Youssef Salak to score.
Nice.
Just to finish off, and before just the regular thing, guys, if you can go in and put your score predictions. I know some of you have already done it, but if you can go in after the video is finished, after the live has ended, if you can go in and put your comments in again as to what you think the score will be and the first goal scorer, for example, then it just helps us with the algorithm of the video and the popularity and all that malarkey. If anybody does want to become a member, last thing as well, the QR code is up in the top right-hand corner, up there.
Okay, no.
Somewhere. So you can just scan that. That will actually take you through to the Patreon. Don't get put off if you see Ace Podcast Nation. That's our, what should we say, sister channel. But you get exactly the same content. You'll scan that QR code. It'll take you through. You'll see Simon's face from the rumour mill with the video. But you can sign up that way, or you can do it via the YouTube channel as well. But, any support you can give us by becoming a member for the price, or less than a price of a cup of coffee a month, does really help us. So, thanks for...
One day we will get paid.
What's that, bud?
I said one day we will get paid.
This time next year.
Next time next year, one day we'll be millionaires. Right. On that bombshell, without further ado, thank you so much. And so you think only one thing left to say, my friend.
Up a flower.
The day I die. Swing those hips around, can't stop, roll back down, my lady, show
I've just seen that. He must have signed up to Patreon.